My name's Jennifer. We have 75 minutes to take a journey into power together. And the theme of today's practice is, from Melody Beattie's Journey to the Heart, the title for today is to learn to focus your energy. So I think the physical focus of this title, the learn to focus your energy, is going to come through a drishti practice with the blocks. So everybody have 2 blocks. You've got 2. Have 2 blocks. 2 blocks, everybody. Just for today. Just for today. It'll be a new experience of your practice. If you want to play along, I highly recommend it because I learned a lot about myself through my first drishti practice. Just saying. Learn to focus your energy. I've come to this lodge for one reason, the woman at Brighton Bush Retreat in Willamette Forest said. I brought my fiddle, and I'm not leaving until I can play a bluegrass tune. If I want to get out of here, I better learn how to play. There is a time to be open, almost unfocused, as we take in what the world, the universe is showing us. There is a time to get out of our heads and quietly take the journey our hearts has led us into, following with the openness and wonder of a child. But there also comes a time to aim our attention and focus our energy on what we want to accomplish. Instead of floundering with scattered thoughts and possibilities, we choose one, then act on it. We stay in step with the natural rhythm, but we're pulling our scattered attention together and focusing it as part of that rhythm. To do that, we may have to work through or push away our inner distractions. Moving through our inner obstacles enables us to accomplish our goal, whether that's a task, a particular piece of work, or learning to play the fiddle. Is there something that you want to do? Is your heart urging you to learn something, accomplish something, go somewhere, or do something? Make it a goal. Focus your energy. Learn to stay focused until you reach that goal. Put yourself in the cabin and don't let yourself out until it's done. So we have 75 minutes. Begin in child's pose and have your blocks with you at the top of your mat. If you want 2 of the same weight, get 2 of the same weight. Your call. No, you don't have to. You don't have to at all. Just putting it out there as an option. Child's pose. So our physical focus is going to be where you're putting your eyes. And during this practice, I will speak to keeping your eyes on the block that you will have in your hands the majority of the practice. And you will notice when your drishti shifts, comes off the block. You'll notice how much your eyes dart around. Learn to focus your energy. Downward facing dog. Look at the back edge of your mat in your downward facing dog. The back center of your mat between your big toes. One physical spot. Walk your feet to your hands, ragdoll. Keep looking at that spot at the back of your mat with a long neck and a heavy head, focusing your energy by where you place your eyes. Take one of your blocks in between your hands. Place your eyes on the block. Take extended mountain, send your eyes up to the block between your hands, and then take the block to heart center, eyes to the tip of the block, and we'll open with the sound of 3 ohms. Extended mountain, reach the block to the ceiling, eyes on the block. Exhale, forward fold. Place the block at the top of your mat. Keep your eyes on it. Halfway lift. Hands on your mat. Keep your eyes on the block and move from high push-up to low push-up. Upward facing dog, eyes to one spot on the wall. Downward facing dog, between your feet, set your eyes. Inhale and exhale. Inhale again. Exhale. Set your eyes on the block at the top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Good, Chris. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Take the block with you. Reach up. Good. Reach up. Send your eyes up. Exhale, forward fold. Eyes on the block. Halfway lift. Eyes on the block. Hands on your mat. High push up. See the block. Low push up. Up dog, one spot. So good, Chris. Down dog. Look between your toes. One spot. Inhale. And exhale. Look at the block. Jump. Halfway lift. Fold. Extended mountain with the block. Take it up. Keep your eyes on the block. Fold forward. So good, Cher. Halfway lift. Hands on your mat. See the block through the whole high to low. One spot up dog. One spot down dog. Good, Kelly. Breathe in. Breathe out. Look at the block. Jump. Yes. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Take the block with you. Rise up. Extended mountain. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. Eyes on the block. Moving high to low. Up dog. One spot. Down dog. See between your feet. Set your eyes to the block. Get empty. Jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Take the block up. Take the block back. Keep your eyes. Yes. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Vinyasa. High to low. Move your eyes to one spot up dog. Between your toes down dog. Bend your knees, set your eyes on the block, jump. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, take the block up, send your eyes up, fold forward. Halfway lift, hands on your mat, eyes on the block, high to low. Good, Robin. Up dog, down dog. Good work. Bend your knees, look at your block, jump top of your mat, half lift, fold forward. Take the block in between your hands, chair pose, eyes on the block. Yeah, eyes on the block, wherever you're holding it, eyes on the block. See it. Press your fingers into it. Fold. Good work. Halfway lift, vinyasa, high to low. Up dog, down dog. Step your right foot forward for warrior one. Take the block with you. Eyes to the block. Keep your eyes on the block. Lower your hips. See with your eyes the shape and the color of the block. And lift the front of your pelvis, focusing your energy navel to spine. Vinyasa. High to low. Up dog. Good, Kelly. Down dog. Warrior one, right side. Step your left foot forward. Excuse me, we just did the right side. Eyes to the block. Hips low, belly in, ribs in. Harnessing your energy from your skin in. Vinyasa. Eyes to the block, move high to low. Focusing. Down dog, so good. Look at the block, bend your knees, get empty, and jump. Good, Chris. Yes, share. Halfway lift, forward fold, take the block, chair. Sit low, pull in, squeeze in, good. Good, eyes on the block. Focusing. Concentrating your energy. Bow forward. Good work, y'all. Halfway lift, eyes to the block. Hands on your mat, high to low. Up dog, one spot. Down dog, see between your toes. Warrior one, right side, take the block with you. Eyes on the block, rise up. See it, have the block fill your view. Good work, vinyasa. Moving your eyes to the block. Up dog, one spot. Down dog. Warrior one, left foot forward. Rise up with the block. Press your fingers into it. Channel your energy into the block. The physicalness of this brick, this block, this tool to focus your energy. Vinyasa. Set your eyes to the block at the top of your mat. Jump. Halfway lift. Fold forward. Chair. So good. Fold forward. Halfway lift. Vinyasa, high to low. Moving your eyes from the block to the wall, to your toes. Warrior one, right side, eyes to the block. Take it with you, rise up. Lift the block up. And then flow. Exhale. Eyes on the block, high to low. Up dog, down dog. Warrior one, left foot forward, eyes land on the block. Pick it, press it, lift it. Vinyasa, high to low. Place it back down, set your eyes on it. Moving high to low, up and down. Lift your right leg. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Grab the block with your right hand and flip your dog. Yeah, flip your dog. Block in your right hand. Set your eyes on the block. Good work. Side plank. Shift the block to your left hand. Set your eyes up to the block in your left hand. Lift your top leg. Lift the block higher. See it. Good work. Downward facing dog. Set your eyes on the block and then back between your toes. Good work. Good work. Lift your left leg. Now prepare. Grab the block in your left hand. Flip your dog. Yeah, eyes to the block. Eyes to the block or your left thumbnail. Yeah, lift your hips higher. Ooh, yes. Yes, side plank. Shift the block to your right hand. Eyes to the block. Simple. Focusing. Down dog. Good work. Good work. Set your eyes to the block. Jump your feet to your hands. And then jump your feet to the back of the mat. Eyes to the block. Do that 2 more times. Yeah. Keep your eyes on the block. 1 more time. Good. Downward facing dog. Yeah, let it go. Good, Robin. Step your right foot forward, crescent lunge. Take the block with you. And you know where your feet are. Set your eyes on the block. Bend deeper into your right knee. Lift the front of your pelvis, keeping your eyes on the block. Sensing, without needing to look, focusing your energy. So strong, y'all. Take the block to heart center, twist to the right. Keep your eyes on the block. You'd like to open your arms, set your eyes to your right thumb. 1 physical spot, either the block in your hand or a thumbnail. Warrior 2, block in your right hand, eyes to the block. Bend. Bend big into your right knee. See the block out in front of you. Lift the front of your pelvis. See the block. Reverse your warrior, eyes to the block, up and back. See the block, see the block, see the block. Extended side angle. Use the block. Take another block in your left hand. Set your eyes up to the block in your left hand or your left thumbnail. Vinyasa. Good work, y'all. Drishti practice is strong with y'all. High to low. Up dog. Down dog. Left foot forward, crescent lunge. Take the block with you. And keep your eyes on it. And from your eyes on the block, feel your body, your pelvis, the depth of the bend in your left knee. With your eyes on the block, lift the front of your pelvis, pull your belly button to your spine. Block to heart center, twist to the left. And keep your eyes on one physical spot, one physical thing. And from that one physical spot, experience your entire body, this entire space, from your eyes on that one physical spot. Warrior 2. From your gaze on the block, set up your body, feel it. Lift the front of your pelvis, hug in, bend. Yeah. Keep your eyes on the block, go up and back. Extended side angle. Set your eyes up to the block in your right hand, and from here, bend more into your left thigh with your eyes on the block. And without looking at anything other than the block, feel the focusing of your energy, the focusing of your attention. Vinyasa, good work. High to low. Look at the block at the top of your mat, jump there, halfway lift, forward fold. Chair with the block between your hands. Any size, any shape, set your eyes on the block. And know that this is simply a practice of you focusing your attention, of you focusing your energy. By being disciplined with where you set your eyes and using the block as your physical focus. A tangible place to lay your eyes. Twist to the right with the block, any variation, keep your eyes on it. So good, y'all, eyes on the block. Come back to center, eyes to the block. Twist to the left. Eyes to the block, I know. A physical, tangible thing to lay your eyes on. Go back to center. Forward fold. Place the block down, set your eyes on the block. And with your eyes on the block, take a hold of your big toes with your first two fingers. And then release your big toes, slide your hands into your feet with your eyes on the block. Release and take crow. You can set the block up, crow or forearm plank, so that the block is in your field of view. So you have a physical thing to set your eyes on. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vinyasa, high to low. Good work. Up dog, down dog. Good work. Bend your knees, look at the block, jump there. Halfway lift, fold. Take the block with you. And today, take eagle with your eyes on the block. Set your eyes to the block, the corner, the edge, wherever you want to hold the block. And take eagle. From the focusing of your gaze on the block. Like, let your gaze be the most important alignment right here, where you're putting your eyes. And keep your eyes on the block and switch your legs. And keeping your eyes on the block is of utmost importance. Everything else is secondary, tertiary. Eyes on the block is the practice. Switch. Keep your eyes on the block. Switch. Switch. Good work. Come to stand. Standing leg raise. Keep your eyes on the block. Put the block in your left hand and take your right shin with your right hand and keep your eyes on the block and open up in opposite directions. Eyes on the block. Come back to center, eyes on the block. And take warrior 3, block out in front of you, right leg to the back of your mat. Block out in front. Take warrior 3 to standing splits, blocks to the earth, block to the earth, eyes to the block. Standing splits. Good. From standing splits, half moon. Fingers to the block. You can keep your eyes on the block. Use another block in your right hand or set your eyes up to your right thumb. Focus your energy on one physical spot. One spot. Release. Switch sides. Keep your eyes on the block. Opposite directions. Eyes on the block. Open up. Open left, open right, keeping your eyes on the block. And come back to center. Eyes on the block. So good, y'all. Warrior 3, left leg back, arms pressed forward, eyes to the block. Keeping your eyes on the block, let that be your only goal. Standing splits, blocks to the earth, eyes to the block. Standing splits. Keeping your eyes on that block, see it. Half moon, eyes to the block or your left thumbnail, one physical spot. Release. Dancer pose, right side, block in your left hand, eyes to the block in your left hand. And take dancer, eyes on the block. And take dancer with your eyes on the block. Take the block in your left hand down to the floor. All the way down to the floor, and then come back up. And then switch sides. Eyes to the block. And with your eyes on the block, take your dancer forward, touch down with the block in your right hand, keeping your eyes on that block. Good work. And then switch. Second set, dancer. Right hand, right foot, block in your left hand. And take your dancer to the ground from the physical focus of your eyes on the block. Good. And then switch. Block into your right hand, left foot. And glue your eyes to the block, touch the block to the floor. And come back up. And then release. Take the block in your hands and take tree pose. Tree pose with the block in your hands. Lift your block to the ceiling. Keep your eyes on the block, the one physical point. And notice where you're resting your eyes. It's like push-ups for your eye muscles to keep them on one physical spot. Switch. Eyeball burpees. That's what y'all are doing right here. Eyeball burpees. Focusing your gaze again and again and again and again. Release. Come to stand. Keep the block. Extended mountain. Eyes on the block. Reach up. See it. Fold forward. Place it at the front of your mat. Halfway lift. See the block. Vinyasa. High to low. Triangle right side. You can use 2 blocks in triangle. One under your hand. One in your left hand for your gaze. Keep your eyes on the block as you transition. Eyes on the block. See the block in your hand. The colors, the shadows, the corners. Rise up, eyes to the block. Side facing wide leg forward fold. Keep your eyes on the block. Place the block where you can see it. Keep your eyes on the block. Eyes on the block, pyramid pose. Take the block with you. Set your eyes on it. Good, Chris. Yeah, keeping the block inside your field of view. Keeping the block as your focus for your field of view. Twisting triangle, take the block with you. Keep your eyes on your block, wherever you have it placed. Twisting triangle with your eyes on a block. Vinyasa, eyes to the block. Up dog, eyes to the wall. Down dog, between your toes. Take triangle on the opposite side. Eyes to your block. Eyes to your block, take triangle. Eyes on your block. like nothing else matters. Eyes on your block. One physical spot, the side, the edge, the sweat spot, one spot. So good, y'all. Keep your eyes on your block, side facing wide leg forward fold. Eyes on your block, any variation. Keep your eyes on your block. See it. Harness your attention. Harness your focus. We are not often asked to be very specific in where we place our eyes. So it's not often we get to see how much we look around, how much we shift our gaze. How challenging it is to be specific with where you land your eyes. Pyramid pose, eyes on the block. Set up your pyramid pose so your eyes are on your block. Twisting triangle, eyes on your block. Keeping your eyes on your block is the utmost importance, not how much you're twisting right now, not how much you're lengthening. Eyes to your block. Let everything else be where it is. So good, y'all. Vinyasa, eyes to the block, flow. Good work. Good work. Set your eyes to the block at the top of your mat. High push-up, low push-up, high push-up, low push-up, high push-up, low push-up. Knock out 3, and then lower all the way down. Put your block so you have some space for your face. Take the block in between your hands, reach it out in front of you, and take locust with a block in your hands, like a Superman locust. Rise up, eyes on the block. 1, 2, heck yes. 3, 4, 5. Lower down, close your eyes. Locust, eyes on your block. Rise up for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower down, close your eyes, reset. And then take floor bow, let your block be where it is, but keep your eyes on the block. Come up into floor bow for 5. 1, eyes on the block. 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, close your eyes. Floor bow, eyes to the block for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Upward facing dog, eyes to the block, to the wall. Downward facing dog, look between your toes. Come down to your knees, take the block, and take camel with the block between your hands. Camel with the block between your hands. Eyes on the block is the main goal for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sit back on your heels, eyes to the block, place the block on your mat, eyes to your block. Camel, eyes on your block. Lift your block up, lift your block back. Simply hold it in front of your face, no matter. Eyes on one physical spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come out of camel, sit, see the block, rest your eyes on the block. And then come onto your back and squeeze the block between your thighs and set your eyeballs to one physical spot on the ceiling. One divot in the knockdown on the ceiling, one sparkle spot from the disco ball on the ceiling. Find your spot. Feel the block in between your thighs, feel it, squeeze it. And as you see the spot on the ceiling, squeeze the block and come up into bridge pose. See the spot, squeeze the block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 more, bridge or wheel. You can take wheel with the block squoze between your knees. Rise up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Discipline with your eyeballs. Number 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So good. Come down to Supta Baddha Konasana. Close your eyes, reset your gaze. Rest your eyeballs on the inside of your eyelids. Keep your eyes closed, keep your eyes resting. Take happy baby. With your eyelids heavy and closed. The softest of soft gazes in darkness. Get both of your blocks. Put one between your ankles and keep one between your hands. Instead of pass the block, we're going to play click the block so that you'll always have a block to look at. Okay, set your eyes on the block. Keep your eyes on the block. Open your whole body open. Close the blocks together. Click. 1. Keep your eyes on the block. 2. We'll go for 5. Eyes on the block is more important. 3. 4. 5. Keep your legs up towards the ceiling, block between your ankles. Set the block between your hands off to the side. Keep your eyes on the block between your ankles. And reach your fingers up towards the block between your ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower your legs 30 degrees. See the block between your ankles. Reach for the block for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Squeeze your knees into your chest. And squeeze the block between your knees, stacking your knees over your hips. Knees over your hips, feet flexed. Good, share. Yogi bicycle, set your eyes to the block between your knees. Interlace your hands behind your head. Look at the block between your knees and take your right elbow towards the block, squeezing the block, flexing your feet. Yeah, good, Kelly, for 30. 1, keep looking at the block. 2, 3, heck yes, 4, 5, 6. See that block, squeeze that block. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Last 10. 1, 2, see the block. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30. Squeeze your knees into your chest. Take the block in between your hands. Keep the one in between your knees. One in between your knees, one in between your hands. And come up to a high boat with your eyeballs on the block between your hands. Squeeze the one between your knees. See the one between your hands. Twist to the right. Come back to center. Twist to the left. To center. Right. Center. Left. Center. Right. Center. Left. Center. One more set. Right. Center. Left. Center, release. Close your eyes, reset your gaze. And then take half pigeon. Half pigeon. Eyes to the ceiling if you're reclining. Closing your gaze down if you're taking traditional half pigeon. Noticing where you're putting your eyes. Learning to focus your energy is not just a one and done. Like anything else, it takes practice, awareness, noticing. Observing you. Change sides. Double pigeon. Switch sides. Frog pose. And be mindful of where your eyes are resting, even here in frog. Focus your attention, focus your gaze. Keeping your eyes on one physical spot. And take the next 5 breaths to work your way out of frog. No rush. 5 full breaths. And then seated single leg extension. You can take the block with you or simply keep your gaze closed. Your choice. Being mindful of where you're placing your eyes. Noticing how often you get distracted, how often you distract yourself. And notice that you have the power to refocus your attention when you become distracted, whatever the reason is for the distraction. You have the power of choice for where to set your eyes. Switch sides. Seated forward fold. Reverse tabletop, setting your eyes to one spot on the back wall or simply closing your eyes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fish pose. Notice where you land your eyes for your fish pose. Be specific. For 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come out of fish and choose your inversion. And be specific about where you land your eyes in an inversion. Any inversion. We have 2 minutes. Take your bat to the wall if you want to. Yeah, totally. Two minutes for an inversion practice. Being mindful of where your eyeballs are landing. And let the physical focus of your eyes be primary in your inversion today. See whatever it is you're seeing clearly and specifically. Thirty seconds. Slowly come down out of your inversion. Take child's pose for those of us in headstand. A full body stretch for waterfall. Shoulder stand. And then take a supine twist. Setting your eyes to your block or closing your gaze down. Switch sides. Supta Baddha Konasana. Shavasana. a deep breath in and sigh it out. Wiggle your fingers and toes and roll to one side. And then make your way up to an easy seat at the top of your mat. And bring your hands to heart center. We'll seal today's practice with the sound of 3 ohms. Thumb knuckles to forehead center. And together we bow. Thank you, Kelly. Thank you, Osiris. Thank you, Robin, Chris, and Cher. Good work today, y'all.